Volatility will also be part of the next presentation. You all, I think, know this company. It's Vaultoro, and please give them a warm welcome.
Hi everyone. I have the pleasure of being the last talk before the coffee break, so we'll see how that goes. Hi, my name is Anna, and I'm in charge of operations at Vaultoro. For the next 15 minutes, I will try to show you how we think we have a wonderful hedging tool for Dash. So first, let me tell you about Vaultoro. So Vaultoro allows anyone to protect their wealth by buying physical gold in seconds. So how does it work? People come to our platform, they sign up, they have to verify their identity, and then they deposit, in this case, Bitcoin. Once they do that, they can trade with other users and have physical allocated gold stored in their name as their property in a high security vault in Switzerland. So we have partners that provide the gold and the vaulting facilities, and the gold is audited regularly. It comes directly from the smelting companies and is 99.9 grade investment gold. All right, so how about me? I joined Vaultoro in 2016, back when it was a two-people operation, and here are the founders, brothers Joshua and Philip Shigala. So Joshua here is the crypto guy. Back in the day, he launched a clothing swap site, and he soon realized that trying to exchange goods without a means of exchange was pretty hard, because not everyone had it, someone else wanted to trade. So that's how he found the Satoshi paper in 2010 and fell into the rabbit hole, and then all the cryptos came along. His brother, Philip, he is a tech guy. He has more than 15 years of experience developing websites, and he has his own design agency. He started working close together with gold companies. So you can see where this is heading. What happened is that Josh actually lost a ton of money in Bangkok, and that's where the idea came to be. He was very frustrated with the situation, obviously, so he wanted to create an exchange where this could not repeat itself. So from the beginning, the main focus of Vaultoro was transparency and security. So all of our users have access to a public record where they can see that we're always 100% above reserve, how much gold is in the vault, how much crypto everyone has, and through an anonymized ID, how much each of the users own. Also, cold wallets, hot wallets, etc. We call this the Glassbook protocol. So since then, we have this three-people operation. A few things happened. We joined the Techstars Accelerator program in Berlin in 2017. We also raised a seed round late that year. And we have grown the company for around 10 employees. So people have reached us from around 95 countries. And we have over 20,000 users that have traded back and forth more than 2,400 kilos of gold, which roughly translate to about 100 million euro traded. And all of these, up until here, was done with one single pair, which is Bitcoin and gold in our exchange. Also, you can see our peer-to-peer volume grows every year, and it's a non-cumulative figure over here. All right, so this is what we've done so far, but what is next? So our vision is to tokenize the world's assets and make them transparently available for everyone. So we started with gold because gold has a history of being a store of value for thousands of years and is very stable in price. But that doesn't mean we're stopping there. We also want to add other metals. We have silver for the end of the year, and platinum and palladium in store, and we're adding new cryptos, Dash, and potentially new assets in the future. So anything that holds value and is divisible is something that we think is an asset that will be tokenized in the future. All right. So, as part of our strategy, what we're launching as well is the first European regulated gold-backed token. So gold becomes divisible and programmable, and you have digital ownership of gold. So far we have digitized gold, but we want to take it a step further. This would allow us to also sell our gold in many other platforms, not only in Vaultoro, but we can do it in much larger markets. We've already been contacted by wallets and other exchanges. So let's see. Yeah, one thing that a few of the use cases for tokenized gold is, of course, the fact that it can act as lost my train of thought, right? Sorry. Oh, yeah. So it can be placed in mainstream markets. So even like German bosses have already, stock exchange have asked about this solution. It can create a digital framework for the gold industry. The gold industry is not very modern, and so they really need to get back get into it in the days, and digitizing gold is one of those strategies. So we think it can create some sort of standard for the digital gold in the future. It can be used as a stable coin, especially if you compare it in the long term with a lot of other stable coins that are based in fiat money. And also, it can be used as a store of value in emerging economies. On that note of emerging economies, let's talk about some of the synergies and the solutions that we see with Dash. It was long discussed yesterday, but of course, merchants can be one of the keys to mass adoption of Dash, right? So, of course, Dash has done an amazing job in promoting this with merchants, places like Argentina, Colombia, Venezuela, of course. And so we think that because Dash's digital cash can be split to the last stuff and spent, but then people in countries like Venezuela want to protect their value by changing into USD, for example. This can be hard sometimes. Our own CMO is from Venezuela. He tells us not that easy to get sometimes a bank account in USD there. So we think that actually trading it back into gold can protect against the volatility of the Dash, and they can very easily change back into Dash, spend it as they receive it as merchants. All of this, of course, is bank, government, and fiat independent. All right, let's see. Right, so another way in which we see that gold can be a good hedge for Dash is also helping the DAO. I don't need to tell you how it happened last year during the bear market with a lot of, with the depreciation of the Dash, a lot of extra, sorry, I lost my word again. A lot of extra proposals were put through, and so this make the whole development of the environment a lot slower. It's a bit of a downside. So we think there are three ways that a proposal that we're putting through currently can help. One is avoiding the potential speculation, so proposal owners maybe holding the Dash for a bit longer, that could be a thing. Reducing the additional request, and therefore stopping this, or helping to reduce the slowness of the development of Dash. And we can also think it can reduce time and escrow services. So the proposal we're putting through currently not only will help with that, but can also allow the masternode owners to see through our Glassbook protocol what are the reserves of the proposal owners through Vaultoro. All right. So now, I would actually like to show you what we've been working on and we're launching in October. So here's a demo of the new Vaultoro 2.0. Here we go. So I have already registered an account. I'm going to log into it. And I have also verified the account. First of all, I will deposit, which in this case has already been done. Deposit is easy enough. You just go and click deposit, get the address, send the funds, and you're ready to trade. So we go to the trading page, select a pair for gold and Dash, As you can see here, the current pricing of the orders is not quite the actual price of gold. We can have a limit order, of course, and we'll, in this case, may just make a market order and place the order, and just like that, we have almost 1 gram of gold. I had minus 0.005. All right, so this is as easy as it is to protect your wealth and have it in physical gold, stored in your name, allocated in a high security vault in Switzerland. Yes, well, I was gonna make it finish, but I see I have a question, so yeah, let's take the question.
For your upcoming gold-backed token,
Mm-hmm.
Is that going to be gold held by your company or by the customer?
Right. So first, it's going to be a centralized system. So the first issue of the token is going to be held in our vault. Yes.
By your company.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Is that the first regulated gold holding?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of regulation are we talking about? Maybe together with that, the access rights on the vault.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Vaultoro only, and with what kind of, how does that go in and out in the end? By what decision?
Okay, can you repeat the question of the vault?
The vault,
Yeah.
How do you increase or decrease the amount of gold held there,
Mm-hmm.
and by what kind of simplified process?
Right. Okay. So the first question is on regulation. So we are obviously exploring different regulations. We are in the process of having a proposal passed through to BaFin, and we're also exploring regulation in other countries in the EU. This is very much still in development, but we are making the move. And on the vault, so the vault is privately owned, and through gold companies, we send the gold there and we take it out. So we have currently 2 vaults in Switzerland, but we're also planning to expand into more in other countries. So basically, generally, the vaults are privately owned, and you can ship your gold there, have it stored there.
But it is the gold companies who are doing that, so you're working together with them?
Yes, we're working together with the gold companies.
Does the gold company send this amount or retrieve this amount of money?
Right, yeah, that is correct. Yes.
What sort of control there is that there are those vault with actually the gold inside?
Mm-hmm. Yes, so Vaultoro does regular audits, so we have a BDO international company doing the audits. We also do them ourselves, so we travel to the vault, we go through all the security clearance and we see what's there. And we also work with very reputable gold providers.
And something else, in the unfortunate event that something happens to Vaultoro and you need to close or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
people end up being owners of their gold, or they just have, adapt, or what is it a gentleman agreement?
Right. Not quite a gentleman's agreement. So as I said, all the gold is allocated. It's stored in your name as your property. So in the unlikely event something happens to Vaultoro, there is a record of who owns what gold and where. So, we have a third-party law firm that has the private keys and another law firm that has the record, and they can come together and they can distribute the gold with the proper mechanisms at the time. Yes.
Could you repeat the question?
Yeah.
Bailment contract.
Yeah, it's a bailment contract. It's a smart bailment contract that we're building.
Can that take physical delivery of the gold?
Yes, so we're not optimized for physical delivery because we think there are other ways to do it, and also storing your gold at home is not the most safe, or there's a lot of insurance costs sometimes. But yes, we do offer this solution. We have done it with a few customers. So it is a process, and it takes some fees because, of course, we offer a price to gold that's very close to world spot price because we buy good delivery bars that are very large bars. So physical delivery is available from 100 grams. So, it is a different price for that. So we will liquidate your gold and actually send you a smaller bar of gold. Also, the possibility of physical pickup is a possibility. Again, not super optimized for that, but it is your gold at the end of the day, and you should be able to do with it whatever you want.
Any restrictions on nationality for your clients?
Currently, we have restrictions for sanctioned countries like Iran and Syria and a few other countries. Also in the US, no one from the state of New York or Washington is allowed to actually own gold through our service. Right, yes, wiring companies or other companies are, yeah. Yeah, I have a question in the back? Yes, we have a storage fee of 0.4% annually, which is billed monthly and is calculated in increments of 15 minutes.
That is deducted from your gold holding.
Yes, it is.
When 2.0?
Coming in October. So that was my actual finish line. So what you've seen, I welcome you all to come and look at the demo closer if you want to. And I also welcome you all to come and try our platform launching in October. Thank you.